big matchup we have for you. Part of what makes this the best sport in the world, a rivalry game. A time where no matter what the record or the season outlook, a win in this one solves all problems and gets you those valuable bragging rights. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish, South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles, taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Boston College Eagles offense will take the field first. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on third down. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He was dreaming of getting a few more on that return, but they'll take it in business at the 32. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. On the ground, it's Rooks.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Quickly complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. Running back searching for a hole. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Peterson. Floats it out in space. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
And that touchdown just got this whole place going, didn't it? You got everybody doing the Irish jig. Touchdown, Jesus is happy. You got the leprechaun, he's dancing. The energy in this place right now is on another level after that score. No wonder this is such a tough place to come in and try to get a win on the road.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22. The Golden Eagles in a good spot here with 2nd and short. On the option. He'll toss it. And that one will go and reverse the defense all over that pitch on the option. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Going to try to get it himself. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. Boston College will send out the punt team. the punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Offense making its way under the field to start the drive. Dropping back, it's Peterson. Fires to the tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. They'll run play action. Working that left side now.
And the big fella really had nowhere to go. You're trying to catch people off guard by throwing it to him. He was a little bit open, but, man, that closed fast, and he had nowhere to go. No gain on the play.
Got it in the middle. It's Connor. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Power football with the run. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Motion from the wideout. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Fit it in the window for the score.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. TCU is ahead right now, but it's not like they have LaDainian Tomlinson out there. This group needs to keep building on this lead. They're up by just 1 over Texas Tech. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll hear about it here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Corrals it at the 45. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Big play for the Irish there, reminiscent of a Tim Brown or Rocket Ismail.
Yeah, and I'm glad you used a reference in the last 30 years, Reese. You know, just trying to find playmakers at Notre Dame, and Michael Mayer, obviously, in the recent years, was a guy that you could really, really depend on. Trying to find those golden takes, those elite players out wide is something they've been missing over the last several years.
Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. First play of the period will be a second down. Looking downfield, it's Peterson. Swings it out to his running back. And out of bounds right at the 12-yard line. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. Wants to throw on first down. He makes a grab. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Slams ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Irish!
You always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited, get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They're looking at a 21-point. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. The give to the tailback. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Quick release on the RPO. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on 3rd and short. Tries to do it himself on the draw. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Using his feet. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame!
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the first half. This has been all home team.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and puts one more on the lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal, pushing their way inches into the end zone. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Tight end finds a soft spot. And they pick up just a few on that completion. 2nd down coming up. Smith takes the handoff. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Boston College will send out the punt team.
Brings up 4th down.
Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll park it at the 39. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Give to the running back. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
Brings up 2nd down.
The play action fake. Makes the grab. It's Reese. And that'll be enough to give Notre Dame a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go back to the ground. Hard running there. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Motion from the wide receiver. Not always the O-line. Sometimes those receivers want to get a jump on the snap count, and they'll move them back.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He'll keep it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
Back to throw. It's Peterson. Got his man downfield. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
And guys, how many 1st downs is that? Just on this drive alone? I mean, this defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
Notre Dame ready to go with another 1st down. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
They'll try to tack 1 more on their score. And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
35. Boston College, 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He's got the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Looking to throw for it. Makes the grab on the left. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. Boston College right back to the line.
At the 49. That's a 1st down for the offense.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires to the middle. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. They'll look to pin him deep. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. To the air, it's Peterson. He hurls one deep down the left side. And the ball will be grabbed at the 30-yard line.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the bill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
After that huge play, they'll try to finish him off with another one. It's 1st and 10 from inside the 40. Catch in the middle, it's Rooks. They'll immediately call timeout.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got it on the run. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Looking to fire. Touchdown, Irish! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
Man, what great offensive execution. You talk about addressing a 2-minute situation and using almost all of the clock, adding to your lead and creating more momentum going into the half. Great execution by this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. Well, you could draw a line in the middle and he would have hit that thing. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. On the run from inside his own 5. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the 1st half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun 1st half between these rivals. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this 2nd half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
Boston College ready to kick things off and start the 2nd half. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here come the Irish back on offense. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the 3rd. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Back to throw, it's Peterson. Shoots it to the left. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Got enough for the 1st. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Moves around to clear up the vision. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. And he's got it from 57. What a beauty. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UConn is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Huskies have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to UAB. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Finds his big tight end. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They'll leave it with him. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looks as if he's going to run it. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. And the Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
Boston College will send out the punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
They'll send the back in motion. This is a designed run. And he's going to go backwards, and they force a 4th down. What a play by this defensive front. Kick is in the air. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Fires to the big fella. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Golden Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The short hands, it's Hawk. Oh, the sweet juke gets him free. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Caught. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to go up top. He's got him in the flat. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Notre Dame has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And the field goal was good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit.
And you just sort of wonder if that's some kind of moral victory from the head coach. You're not going to get shut out in front of all these eyeballs. We're just going to put 3 points up on the board. As a player, I used to absolutely hate that if I was on the losing team, because you're just trying to save face. I want to go down and try and score a touchdown. I know that the chances aren't great, but let me go out there and compete.
The give on the inside. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The give to the back. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Solid run on the last play. Sets this offense up on 1st down. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. Notre Dame coming to the line with another 1st down. Might as well give it to him again. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Leaves it with the running back. Sweet cut there. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To throw, it's Peterson. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always, always remember your first interception. He'll always remember this moment.
BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. You just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Well, you look at Webster's dictionary and the term game wrecker, a picture of this guy is going to show up. He has been unstoppable in this football game. That's his 2nd sack here today.
Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch at the 30. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Here come the Irish, back on offense. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air, it's Peterson. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Touchdown, Notre Dame! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. With that latest touchdown pass, might be a good time to mention Brady Quinn threw 6 touchdown passes against BYU. That record might be in jeopardy.
And that's a good day. If you're starting to talk about that already, you know he's spinning it. He's in the zone. He's feeling it, reading the defense, everything coming out on target. He is having himself a day.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
Boston College, 3.
He'll return it. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Finds his tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. They're working that left side. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Caught close to the marker. It's Hawk. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. Off the play fake on 1st down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off play action. Under fire. This time on target. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. Plucks it out of the air. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Now on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. Looking downfield on 1st down. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. What will they dial up on 2nd, and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. Finds the tight end.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable. Really putting this up.
Lets it fly deep downfield. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. On 4th down, trying to find his man. With the catch, it's Hawk. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Breaks into the open. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Looking downfield, it's Peterson. On target. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go into the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.